Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of, what did we call it? The Tales of Varld?
Varld, yes.
Yes, which I think you said has an accent on the A, but I forgot to put it. But anyway. But yes, starting with my character over here. The was it Feline? Like Catgirl, Bard. Name is Rhapsody. And I'll pass it on to Cornbread next, because he's the DM. Yes.
Yep, that's me. It's Cornbread. I am the DM for this session. We're gonna be going through it. I don't really have much of an introduction. We're just gonna leave it on to Mio.
Hello, I'm Mio. I play the halfling artificer, Bree Herbsinger. Spooky.
Oh, what's happening? I'm Spooky. I play the High Elf Warlock. I think she's pretty neat.
That's good. Just to give a short recap where we were before. You all were set on a quest by local nobility. In short, there has been a small collection of caravans that have gone missing over the last few days to the few weeks. I don't remember the specific time frame off the top of my head at the moment, but it's all good. In any case, you made it about halfway, probably closer to 2/3 of the way toward your destination before you got jumped by a very peculiar goblin and his what you once thought was a orcish friend, but you discovered was a automaton that was being controlled by the goblin. And by the time that rolled around, you all were beat. You took a long rest, and you are on that road now. And you do what you will. As you wake up, anyway.
I need coffee. Wait, hold on. DM. Is coffee in this world?
Yeah, generally yes.
Okay.
Bean water is a capability of this world.
I need some fucking bean water.
Sorry, I don't have bean soup with me.
You don't?
Oh god, bean soup. Ugh.
Unfortunately not.
Oh, I'm gonna have a headache.
The beanacular hurts me.
Fantastic.
Ugh, we're nothing but a bunch of has-beens.
We've been
my
on
God.
this joke too long now.
Alright.
In any case, I imagine y'all are sort of just getting up and around, put out a fire, all that good stuff.
I think I had infused the armor of the other two already.
Yeah, I
made
think
the
I remember
potion.
that in particular. You gave some mind sharpening armors to the to your other two compatriots, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Yes.
And made that resilience potion quite on accident.
Indeed.
Anyway,
You woke up and one day there was just a potion there.
at any rate, we should probably follow the road, I guess. It's a shame the carriage broke, but let's press on.
Well,
All
it is
right.
what it is.
As you all make your walk, who wishes to be the party representative for the next random chance, fantastic Mr. Bones Wild Ride roll?
Oh.
You know what? Sure. I'll do it.
Give me a D20, if you would.
Well,
Alrighty. That's good stuff. It is actually relatively uneventful as you make your next trek toward the toward wherever the path leads you. You walk for about, I'm going to say 2.5 hours. It was around 8 when you got there. At around 10:30, you make it. Let me take your characters. Near the end of the path, you see a small, ornate. What's the word I'm looking for here? An offset of the path that looks far more regal than what you were seeing before. What was once a shoddy dirt path becomes a large stone road. It's about 10 feet in diameter. It's basically big enough for 2 people to walk through side by side. And it extends that way for not even 50 feet before you come across a stone, the entrance of a cave, so to say. It doesn't have a door on it, but it looks like by the indents of the area that there might have been something attached at one point. The sides of it have these inscriptions, runic inscriptions that run along the top. The make
Runes, you say?
runes, I say, and the outside of those have 2 worms, WY worms, that are swirling across, side by side, across the entire picture until they make it from left to right. The ends meet and twirl.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check on that.
Please do.
Phooey.
That well,
That's some magic, all right.
it does. It is written in a script that you would use for magical inscriptions, but it does not. It feels fairly mundane to you. The only thing of particular note that you notice is that the actual heads of the worms at the end have 3 eyes, and the center one, the one that sits atop the rest of them, has a tiny jewel in it. It's purplish. You could probably shoot for like an amethyst or something like that, sitting in each one.
Interesting.
In particular, other than that, you don't catch anything of interest.
Hmm. So, how far away are we in comparison?
You're not even like 30 feet from the entrance. There's no
Okay.
noise, no anything. It's just there. It's a small offshoot that seems to lead down into it.
That's suspicious.
No clear sign of struggle, no anything.
We should check
Can
it
I,
out.
Yeah.
Is there any
Like,
indication that the tracks we were following, or the
The
people we're
tracks-
trying to follow?
The
Went-
track
and he
stopped
was-
as soon as the offshoot started.
I see.
So the only evidence you have is that they might have stopped and looked there, but you couldn't find the wagon where the track stopped. So God knows.
I mean, doesn't that sound bad?
It definitely
Or-
means we have to check into what this place is.
Yeah.
So I imagine you all step forward.
Yes.
I'm definitely.
You guys, Bree is already like 5 feet in, already inspecting them. But the rest of you step forward. You look into the mouth of the cave itself. It looks like as you look down, and your dark vision aids you greatly in this. There is no lighting down this path. It is about 50 feet worth of stairs down to to something else. An undescript stone. But as each stair moves down into the other, it seems to get more crude. Like each one had a different lazier designer as it went down and down and down. Each one having obvious flaws and cracks starting to develop as it goes on. Each one having the same flaws as the previous, but additive as it goes down.
I'm going to light up a torch because I cannot dark vision.
That is good stuff.
Can I get a rock and just kind of throw it down?
Yeah, of course. I'm not going to make you roll for that or anything. You find a small pebble somewhere and you chuck it. It hits one stone after the other and makes it down. Makes a noise. Nothing else happens.
Just sounds like stone.
It sounds like stone. Clanging against stone.
Okay.
I'm going to head on in first.
I will follow
Alrighty.
behind.
You got it.
I will follow in last.
Kerchunkles. Hopefully I did that right this time.
Well, it's a cave.
As you walk in, the stairs eventually just become cobblestones. The very crude representations of what was once stonework, and you make it into a very large, vacuous dome. Nothing of description comes out to you exactly, but you are all free to do as you will.
All
Can
right.
Oh, go ahead.
No, after you.
Okay. Can I just inspect the ceiling above us? Is it just regular cave walls?
As you look up, there are various writings up at the top of the wall. The unfortunate issue is that it's about 65, 70 feet up. You could make a clear look at what it says, even if you tried, unless you found a way to get maybe stepped on a couple of other people, got a stool or something maybe, and made your way up 60 feet and got a good reading on what's up there.
Got it. Not important. Cool.
So what do you do?
I remember Mio said something.
Oh, no, I was just going to head in a direction and start looking around, you know.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to take the opposite direction.
Alrighty. Can I have everybody roll a perception check?
Okay. Let me pull out my character sheet here.
Or at least everybody who's looking. You don't have to roll if you don't want to.
Well, I will keep a lookout.
And that 20, of course.
Let's fucking go. Perception. Yep. Alrighty.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Let's see. Well, only Bree. In particular, you start noticing as you are taking a look at various moving rocks. You're doing whatever it is halfling artificers do when they find a cave. The only thing you notice in particular are small droppings of an animal that seem to gather along certain stones. What you could only imagine could be some type of bigger animal, perhaps. You notice pieces of carrion, small bits of bone, very small creatures, you imagine, and particularly you notice clutches of web sitting in various parts of the room.
Oh.
The rest of you notice rocks. It's a cave.
Rocks. I love rocks. They're my favorite.
Crotch.
What?
Webbing, you said.
Webbing, yes. They're not very
Anybody-
large clusters of webbing. Say that one more time.
Hang on. Anyone here got arachnophobia?
No.
No.
Well, good. It looks like there are spiders here.
I see.
Oh. In that case, I'm gonna slowly make my way over.
Keep a sharp lookout. We don't know when they'll drop.
Got it.
My eye is drawn over to what these mushroom things over here.
Mushrooms.
So you go look and inspect the mushrooms.
Yes, that's where I'm heading towards.
The shrooms.
Are you like taking a close look? Are you like picking one up and looking at it? What shroom are you trying to what are you trying to fungi up in here?
I'll observe from about 10 feet away.
I mean, they are really fun guys.
Can I have a nature check from you?
Okay, nature. Perfect 20, amazing.
Well, okay.
Oh my god.
Well,
I know my mushrooms, apparently.
I don't know enough about species of fungi to really give you a specific fungus that would be anything interesting, but from what you could tell, it looks fairly edible. It's a non-poisonous brand of mushroom. It grows in caves, as you obviously would know, and is also a detritivore, which is the word for things that eat dead things.
So what you're saying is something may have died in here recently. Ish.
Oh.
Likely, things die places sometimes. As you sort of like stand here, sort of looking at this particular fungus, you feel a shift in the air, and as you step behind you, you see a flash of this blue luminescent light.
Oh no.
And this,
God.
oh god, it needs to be bigger. Hold on.
The giant spider isn't big enough.
Oh. Oh no.
There you go. Now he's actually taking up the space he's supposed
Yeah,
to.
giant spider's not hard enough. Let's do this with our eyes closed.
Come on, the spider had to be bigger. It's a large creature. It has to take up a large space. And you see this this big old spider pop up out of essentially nowhere as it just looks at you, salivating.
Spiders
Doesn't really
salivate.
Well, as much as a spider dripping digestive juices from the mandible.
They do technically.
As much as spiders salivate.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean.
It's not really human saliva, but they do secrete a digestive enzyme from their mouth. It just happens to be a lot stronger.
Like stomach acid.
Yeah,
It dissolves stuff, yes. Don't get hit by it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the goal. It doesn't seem to be attacking you or really moving in any particular way. It just seems like it thinks it has you cornered.
So it doesn't see me.
It doesn't seem to have a particular care about where you are at the moment. It seems zeroed in.
Okay.
It's too focused.
What do you do?
Of course, you guys are out of my sight line.
Yeah,
so I
I can't even see what Bree's doing either. We let the person that can't see in darkness go off by themselves.
She got a torch. She's seeing something, I think. If I
Up
got
to
it
20
right.
feet.
I
was
mean,
about-
I
I
can
was about to
see
say-
her.
I think I have it set to your so you're giving off some form of light. If I'm certain. If you're seeing in the area, then I have it correct.
Ah,
If you
Yeah,
only
I
see
can
your
see,
token and you're seeing nothing else,
I'm seeing the spider and the elf.
good. That it might be a
Faded,
bit
but-
too far. Then hold on.
It's me. I mean, what?
I could see the elf, but probably not the spider.
Let's see. I don't think making a bear noise would help with the spider.
Start barking at
Right.
it.
Bright light for 20 feet, dim light for another 20, so I got 40.
Yep.
There we go.
I think I got that changed better.
Yep, perfect. I see the elf, no spider.
Yes, I see light now, coming from that direction.
Let there be lights.
In any case, what do you do? You said something about making bear noises, but you said you didn't want to do that, so I imagine that's not what you're doing, unless you want to. Hell, it might work.
I'm thinking, let's see. Alternatively, I could do something with Mage Hand again, or Minor Illusion.
Always worth a try.
I don't know, like a Minor Illusion of like a big rat, like, or something.
I'm
And, like-
pretty sure you're bigger than any rat.
But like maybe it'll go for the easier kill is all I'm thinking. Maybe I don't know.
Gigantic rat.
Like a rat that's big, but so that it provide enough food, but doesn't look intimidating, so it would take that as the easier kill.
The size parameters are like 5 feet, a 5-foot cube. You can make a
Right.
pretty big ass rat.
Yes.
It just depends on whether you think it may be interested in a perfectly still, non-motile, not making any noise rat.
No, spiders probably will see through that. They have that spider sense after all.
That's not a thing.
My spidey senses are tingling.
My spicy. It's so dumb. Yeah, their spider senses will definitely detect that.
I might make a run for it, but that would probably trigger the flight, the running, the chasing.
Take your time. You have plenty of time. It's just a spider. It's a big 10 foot by 10 foot spider. Roughly the size of like 4 people strapped together.
Human centipede style. What?
It's not what? No. It's more so for size comparison. It's not 4 people
see.
strapped. I mean, now that would be hold on.
Oh god. I gave him an idea.
Well, let's go back into the notes for the human centipede themed dungeon next time.
God. No. Please. Please, God.
Well done, Spooky. You've done it again.
I just had to
Created
open
another monster.
I open my big fat mouth and this is what I get.
Can I just like slowly move to the south? See what it does. Be prepared to run.
Like moving 5 foot downward.
Yeah, slowly.
As you take a step that way, take a step here, the phase spider blinks, and the moment it is here, it
Oh,
is
my
now
woman.
gone.
What? Where the heck did it go?
In a flash of blue light, it has disappeared, and about not even a moment after,
It's a teleporting spider.
it stands up. It reappears in another flash of light, standing right here in front of you,
Well,
and is going to make a melee attack against you.
I see. My armor class is 13, by the way.
Well, then an 8 definitely does not do the trick, does it?
I'm the
It
one with the
makes
spider
it-
sense.
it opens its mandibles. I almost forgot the term for a second. Opens it up and tries to make a clash, trying to make a little stab. But you deftly dodged the side and are not bit this day. And I need everybody that is anybody to roll some initiative.
Okie dokie.
You got it.
And that's just a d20 plus whatever your thingy is.
Oh my god, my rolls are awful
Initiative,
today.
yeah.
Don't worry, they'll get better.
I hope.
RN Jesus hates everybody.
True. Wait a second. You say RNG Jesus hates everybody, but you've rolled 2 natural 20s this session.
Don't worry, he'll kick me in the pants soon enough.
Alrighty, we got a 22 for Bree, we got a 19 for Rhapsody, 7 for Spook, and then something for the monster. Alrighty, well, if you can tell already, the top of the initiative order right now is Bree Herbsinger. If you would like to describe what you do.
Well, first up, I'm going to investigate what is going on up here and realize that they've gotten themselves into a fight.
As you take a step forward, you see a giant albino spider, or as I mentioned, 10 feet in size, standing over a very distressed cat bard.
All right, I am going to pull out a small vial of substance. I told you about the spiders. And throw a vial of firebolt at the monster.
The 23 definitely does firebolt. If you'd please, 7 fire damage.
Ow.
Good shit.
It's a spider.
That's-
Burn it.
Gotta hurt.
Kill it with fire.
That is some spoida damage, alright.
True.
That's the turn end.
Well, that leaves us at Rhapsody next, if you would like to describe what you do.
And if I try to move, will it attack because of the whole attack opportunity thing?
Yes, that is how attacks of opportunity work.
Okay, just double checking. I don't know if it's different for spiders or something.
Generally, most monsters will try to make an attack as you leave, unless you already spent their reaction doing something else.
Okay, I think since I'm in a mild panic with the giant spider in front of me, I'll just attack with the sword. So let me do that real quick.
Awesome. Give me a sword attack.
There we go.
A 15 definitely does hit, so if you want to roll me some damage, you are more than welcome to.
Okie dokie. Let me just double check I'm doing it right. Yes, okay. There we go.
That is 8 slashing damage, unless your sword does piercing. I sometimes can't remember whether
It says
short swords are
piercing.
slashing or piercing.
Because it's a rapier, not a short sword. Yeah, sorry.
That would be my apologies.
I'll stab it in the eye. One of its many eyes. Yes.
You reach out and you make a slash toward its general facial structure, and you manage to cut it into one of its mandibles before piercing it out. As you pull out the blade, a cacophony of this thick bile comes out of the mandible as it makes some sort of guttural screech that I'm not going to try to replicate. Does that end your turn?
Yes. For now. This turn,
All
yes.
right. Alrighty. And that brings us to the Spoida's turn. It is going to make another fang attack against you, since it failed last time.
I see.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Alrighty, you take 7 points of piercing damage, and I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay, let me check one thing, because
Yep, it's all good.
the thing that Bree gave me that makes the armor, I get a con save that I can automatically succeed. Was that what it was?
That's for spell casting.
Okay,
if you're
only
focusing
spell casting.
on a spell.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
concentration
checking.
saving throws.
Oh, that's what it meant, not concentration.
Well, it probably meant Constitution saving throws to maintain the concentration of a spell, but colloquially they're called concentration saving throws, which are different than Constitution saving throws, which you make for things such as poisons.
Okay, so I typed it wrong.
Oh,
I didn't know there was a Reddit called that.
r/1t20.
Alrighty, so you only take 9 poison damage from the effects of the bite, as well as the 7.
So
from
that's in
before.
addition to the 7.
Yes, that's in addition to 7, which means you're taking 16 in total.
So we're down to 2
And then-
hit points, basically.
I mean, it happens. It happens sometimes. Sometimes you get bit by a spider, you know.
Well,
And then, as a
Well, luckily
bonus
you
action,
have me.
as a bonus action, it is going to
Oh yes, bonus action too.
poof. You don't know where it is anymore. It's gone.
Oh,
Who the hell
no.
knows?
what a
And
douche.
next, that leaves us to Anna's turn.
Well, seeing as I don't know where the heck the spider is, I'm gonna hold my action for an Eldritch
Alrighty.
Blast. And I want to aim at its eyes.
As you look for the whites in the eyes, you got it. Do you do anything else?
Nope, not until I see the spider.
Sounds great. Which brings us back to the top of the order with Bree.
Around the corner.
Not close enough.
I can't see.
That's because I'm behind the pillar.
Yeah, the pillars are all obscured.
Okay, I
The
was
small,
about to
the
say.
small little decorative pebbles are small enough that you can see over them, but these are gigantic structures that you cannot.
I'm going to use healing word since that's the ranged one.
Indeed, give me a healing word roll. 5. You get 5 hit points to the target of your choice that you can see.
All right, Maya, have some healing.
Thank you kindly.
You may add 5 hit points. Do you do anything else?
Right, that was a bonus action.
Indeed.
Let's see. I guess I'll pull out my light crossbow and be ready to attack. Readying the action in case the spider appears.
Alrighty, you got it. You are readying a light crossbow in the case of a local spider appearance.
Turn end.
That brings us to the top with Rhapsody. Well, not the top, the second to the top, because we already hit the top, but I don't know why I said that, but you know.
Let's see. I just have one quick question. Does cure wounds, can you use that on yourself, or is that only for other people?
Yes, with a range of touch, it's anybody you can physically contact, so you can pat yourself on the back and give yourself some healing.
Okay, because I actually have cure wounds, so
Good stuff.
just as a backup healing. Anyway, and in this case, I might just...
You can use an action, heal yourself 1d8 plus your charisma modifier.
D8, yes. Which... Let me type it out. I always instinctively type it wrong. Okay. Again, did it again.
All good, no worries. We're getting there,
Almost ready. There.
Well, look at you go. You got 10 hit points back. You still have a bonus action and movement if you wish to expend it.
Let's see. I will save the bonus action again, but I will probably move somewhere. No, it could be teleporting anywhere, so... Can I just, like, move to this spot here, or is that, like, on the rock? I can't tell.
Yeah, you can move there.
Okay.
You can put yourself against the rock. Ready for anything.
Yes. Just trying to lower the chances that it can come from behind me.
Is that all you do with your turn?
Yes.
As it comes around, guess what?
Oh no.
Here's a spider.
It's a spider. And it's behind me, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh god.
Well, since it teleported, I believe that's in your vision now.
Yeah. So then I would use my action to Eldritch Blast the shit out of its eyes. Gonna make it blind.
Well,
Everyone is trying to blind the spider.
It's an action to prep it and then use your reaction when you do it. But yes, you do get an Eldritch Blast. Can I have a ranged spell attack roll with disadvantage since it is within melee range?
Oh, you're right. Okay. Just had to get so close to me.
Well, it is a spider.
Oh, that's right. It's a whole thing. Hold on. Let me look.
That's interesting. I was messing around with the D20 thing, the roll 20 thing a little bit, trying to see what I can make it do, but not do that.
Gosh, dang it. I don't know where the thing is to cast Eldritch Blast.
It's just a D20.
Probably in
plus
your attack
it would probably be under that, yeah.
I mean, It would be, but... Oh, here it is. I see.
That's the attack. Now, if you click Eldritch Blast on the chat, it'll do the damage.
Oh,
Oh my god.
A 1.
Give a little Eldritch poof. Alrighty. The spider takes 1 force damage.
Oh, you said with disadvantage, so I'll have to roll again.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
13.
Still hits either way.
Okay. Yay. Poof.
Alrighty, well, it's Spoida's turn. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 definitely hits. The armor class is 11.
You
This is gonna hurt.
Don't worry, I'll keep you alive.
Ouchie. Oh wait,
Alrighty,
no,
you
it
take-
actually didn't hurt.
you take 4 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, well that's a bad sign. Constitution saving throw. Let me just roll it on here.
Welp. You take an additional 18 poison damage
Oh my
as
god.
the spider's venom moves throughout your body, and you feel muscles spasming and locking in place.
I'm at 2 hit points.
Well, damn. In any case, that also ends the spider's turn, which leaves us at yours. Well, when I say yours, I mean Anna, your character.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
I should have specified. That is my bad.
Let me see what I have as far as. Wait, no. Hold on. I have something for this. I have something real nice.
I'm ready. Sounds like fun.
I am going to cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction. Can I do that? Is that like a reaction thing?
Hang on, she already has her reaction for the ready.
A reaction is
Unfortunately, when you ready your action, it is an action to do it, and as soon as you use the reaction, the readied action, it takes your reaction to trigger that. So unfortunately, you would not be able to use Hellish Rebuke at the same time you also prepared to blast the guy.
I see.
But since your
Okay.
turn comes on now, you get a new reaction, but unfortunately, it doesn't trigger because the damage has to trigger at the same time you use that reaction. So you wouldn't be able to use Hellish Rebuke at this time. Maybe on the next hit, though.
Very funny, Cornbread. Next hit.
So here's what I'm gonna do because I think my options are kind of limited.
Alrighty.
I am going to Misty Step, which is.
Ooh.
Let me check the range. I think it's 60
bonus
feet,
action.
30 feet. My bad.
Yeah, bonus action, 30-foot teleport.
Oh, it's a
Means-
bonus action.
Yep.
And then I'm going to action Eldritch Blast.
Where do you teleport?
I am going to teleport. Let's see. Let me measure this out and make sure I'm not cheating anyone. Yeah, why not? We'll go over here. Eldritch Blast.
just run away from the healers.
I mean, I'm just far away from everything.
You flip open a page in your book, and as quickly as the words sprawl onto the page, you are now in an entirely new location in a flash of whatever color light you prefer.
It's definitely green.
In a flash of green magic, you are now 25 feet away in the corner on the side. And you said you're also making an Eldritch Blast attack?
Mm-hmm.
That you can do. Go and give me an Eldritch Blast roll.
All right. Boom.
Whelp, a 19 does hit. Give me some Eldritch Blast damage. 4, that's pretty good, pretty good. As you sling another Eldritch Blast in a panicked flurry of a rapid sequence of moving back and forth and teleports and everything in between, you manage to shoot a primary arm at one side, and you can see parts of it crackling through the chitin as it opens up and exposes a small amount of muscle on the spider's ligament. It's pretty fucked. It's
Ooh.
bloodied.
Good.
Do spiders actually have muscles? I thought they moved through their like biological hydraulics.
Spiders do have muscles, I'm fairly certain. What you're thinking of is their circulatory system, which is a water vascular thing. They don't have like blood vessels. They just kind
Yes.
of move blood all throughout their body. But they do have muscles in which they use to move around. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not an arachnobiologist, whatever that would be. But I'm fairly certain they got muscles. In any case, do you have anything else you would like to do? You still have your movement if you want to make some extra strides in a direction.
Right. I am taking the grand total of 20 feet of movement over here behind Rhapsody, but beside the healer, so that, I don't...
Bree has been demoted to the healer.
Oh, I'm sorry. No offense.
The healer
It's
tank.
just, you've healed me, so that's all I know.
The Hank, if you will.
A pharmacist, yes.
The pharmacist.
In any case, does that now end your turn?
Yes.
Well, speaking of pharmacist, it is now their turn.
All right. I guess I'll do what I'll do and heal.
Thank
4
you.
points on Anna.
You also have a bonus action and a movement if you'd like to do anything else.
Unfortunately, I can't really bonus action anything.
Certainly. Does that end your turn then?
Yeah.
Perfect. That leaves us at Rhapsody.
Somehow I ended up at the front line again.
Well, don't just stand there. Take it out.
I mean,
Get rid of it! They're like pushing you.
you did it. You're brave.
It's a newspaper!
Go outside. Open the door. I dare you.
I said get!
The Texorcist. Go on, get.
That's pretty good. In any case, what shall you do?
Would vicious mockery work on a spider?
Yes, it would, as you would know from the spell, as you would have experience casting it, as long as they have an intelligence above, I think it's 3, and as long as they're a living creature, you
Are
can
spiders
cast it on
smarter than 3?
Spiders are smart enough.
Okay.
You are more than welcome to cast that if you wish.
Okay, vicious mockery it is.
You got it. It's going to make a save against whatever you... How do you make fun of a spider?
Your mother was a hamster.
Damn. Alrighty, that works.
And your
Sure.
father smelled like elderberries, of course.
You look like you have crab legs. Moldy crab legs.
Oh,
Land crab.
Yeah. Tasteless.
Filthy land crab.
That one's great. Filthy land crab. I like that.
That's good.
Does a 15 succeed? Don't mind the previous thing I fucked up.
Yeah. It says 12, so I guess it does succeed.
Well,
I
it
mean,
doesn't
as
seem to
in
understand.
the-
It doesn't seem to understand your vernacular. Is that all you do? You also have a bonus action if there's something you wish to do.
I'm going to... Let me check the range. I'm going to... go behind everyone else. And then
God
for
damn
bonus
it.
action... I mean, it can teleport, so that probably doesn't even help. But, bonus action, I want to give Bardic Inspiration to... Let's see. I'll give one to Anya first, because she might need it more.
Alrighty, you get a bardic inspiration dice. You can add it to an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check. Those are the
Thank
three,
you.
right?
Yes.
And I think it's within the next. I think it's within the next hour. It might be within the next minute. I'm gonna have to look that up some more
It
later.
says 10
What?
minutes on this.
What checks
I'm-
exactly?
Either. Anytime you make an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, any perception checks, all those sorts of things. Just a blanket of abilities that you have.
Ours are
like,
pretty
if-
sick.
Yeah,
Okay.
the bonus action you can give them a bonus to a bunch of shit. It's pretty cool. I believe Rhapsody is also a lore bard, so she can also do cutting words, which means anytime a creature makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can also use that bardic inspiration to subtract a d6 from their roll. So keep that in
Yes.
mind. She can make things miss as well as make things hit, so it's pretty good to have. In any case, does that end your turn?
Yes. Sorry. I was distracted by the cat outside my door. Yes.
It's cool, no worries. Well, that means it's time for a spoiler.
This spider's gonna kill us. Oh dear God! It's right in front of me.
The
I mean, it doesn't even need
spoiler
that range.
steps in front of you and is gonna attack the harm assist. It's the only one that hasn't gotten a taste just yet.
There'll be dosage of poison to the harm assist.
Well, luckily, this harm assist has a resistance to saving. Actually,
Does a
hang on.
12 hit?
No.
Well, as
Using
it
the
sort of
torch,
makes-
she knocks the attack to the side.
as its mandibles reach for the side, you block with the torch and slide it along the side as it lashes into a stray rock, perhaps, instead of sinking into halfling flesh. It seems real distraught. It is not going to teleport this turn. And that is the end of it, which leads us to Anna.
Because it's right up here at me, and there's literally nothing else I can do because I have no short sword. I only have a spear.
Use the spear, Luke.
Use the spear. Would I be at disadvantage because it's a ranged weapon?
No. Spears have reach, but you can use them at close range without provoking disadvantage.
Okay, let me look at the specifics for the roll here. See if I have any bonuses. Well, I mean...
Well, you got the
plus one
bardic
is-
inspiration.
Oh, true. So it'd be
If you want
two
to use
rolls.
it.
Yeah, specifically how I do bardic inspiration is that you can roll and then choose to use it whenever you want within the next 10 minutes. So like if you roll and you're like close, you can try to use the d6 to help you
Got it.
as like an extra bonus. You don't have to decide to use Bardic Inspiration and have it be something that sucks. I like Bardic Inspiration being useful, so that's how she go. 14. A 14 does hit, so you can give me some spear damage.
Okie doke. I have a question though.
Of course. What? Ask away.
It says in my attack modifier that it's a -1. Do you want to me like take that off the total or?
Yes, you roll 1d6 minus 1, minimum of 1. So like if you rolled a 1 and got 0,
Oh,
which means you deal 4 piercing damage, which is pretty good.
nice. As well as the rules for like reaction. Is it like anywhere within like physical range of it if I were to move away?
Hellish Rebuke specifically, anytime there's a reaction thing, it is a response to something.
Well,
Hellish Rebuke is the response to being attacked.
that's not what I was asking. I should have specified. I was talking about the spider's attack.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
The attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
Yes, it would use a reaction to make an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so I better stay in place.
I mean, you could try
That'll
if you want.
end my
You
turn.
might go away.
I'm
Alrighty,
gonna stay.
and that leaves us at the top of the order with Bree.
I'll take that AOO.
Alrighty, you got it. That's a spoita attack.
That's another miss.
Don't mind me keeping typing it wrong, but that is a 9, which definitely does not hit unless you have a negative dexterity somehow, which would be spectacular.
Oh yes, a halfling would have a negative dex. That's
Yeah, I don't know. It's possible. You could tank your
Alright.
point by. Just send that shit to 8. In any case, what shall you do?
Alright, I'm going to be using Ray of Sickness.
Alrighty. Let me remember. Is it an attack roll and a saving throw?
Yes.
Or is it... Alrighty, give
Does
me
a 12 hit.
A 12 unfortunately does not hit.
Well, that was my last spell.
I guess I should have given the Bardic Inspiration to you. But anyway.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Last wacky magical device.
Well, that's all I can do. Turn end.
Alrighty. That brings us to Rhapsody. It is your turn.
Let's see. First, I will viciously mock the spider again, I think.
Alrighty, that's going to be another wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Does a 3 succeed?
As in, do I succeed or the spider?
No. Does a 3 beat your saving throws?
No.
Alrighty, give me a D4 psychic damage.
Check, yes.
Alrighty, you deal 3 psychic damage to the spider, and its next attack is going to have disadvantage.
Yes.
Wow.
That'll save whoever's getting attacked by it. Okay,
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
let's see. I think I'll save my bonus action still because I might need to use the cutting words or whatever. So let's see. Do I want to move? Can I like go right here? I think. Yeah.
Of course.
I'll go here.
You got it. That brings us to Lada's turn. It is going to go once again for the target that it has been missing for the longest time. Going to go here and is going to make a melee attack against Bree.
I gotta start singing that Hobbit song that he sings to the spiders. That's a hit.
I was about to ask, does a 21 hit?
Doesn't it also have disadvantage? Because the
Oh yeah, it has disadvantage from mockery.
You are right.
Okay,
Got
that's
him.
a miss.
There we go. It makes another strike. In another act of in an act of frustration, it is going to and is going to trigger some attacks of opportunity if you all want to.
Is it moved away from every single one of us?
You move
Would
from
I?
everyone's melee range if everyone wants to burn a reaction to do so.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm definitely shoving that spear up its ass.
Is that just like whatever our sword attack or whatever is?
Yes, a melee attack of your choice.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That poison's really doing a lingering effect, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little woozy. It's not. I haven't had my coffee in the
Alrighty.
morning, that's why.
It takes 4 piercing damage from the spear strike. The other 2 attacks do not connect.
Spear.
Dagger.
Yeah, me.
The other general attacks with weapons do not connect. See, the spider's looking real bad. It comes over here and is going to seem to displace some dirt nearby, covering up a small clutch of like, I'm gonna say like 16 to 20 spider eggs, and it makes a small screech, and you see the eggs start glowing and lighting up, and it is going to end its turn.
That's not good.
God, kill it with fire.
Which leaves us to Anna. It is your turn.
Eldritch Blast. The clutch of eggs.
Just murder its children.
You really want to have it focusing on you?
Wait, oh, what? I mean, yes. I'm down.
Lesson learned from Anna. You see eggs glowing? Smack them.
Get rid of them.
Alrighty, roll me a attack roll against eggs.
Okay. I don't know why
It's not gonna be difficult to hit. I just want to see. I just want to see your accuracy.
Okay, we just actually.
As long as you don't roll a natural one.
Okay, well,
Basically.
how about you not jinx it?
Hey, there we
Well-
Oh
go.
my
Crit.
god.
A critical hit certainly does work. Could
Well,
you
Fucking eggs. God damn it.
fuck them eggs? Give me a.
Oh my
For
god.
them in particular.
Alrighty, you deal 12 points of force damage, like as this arc of energy sort of swirls along. It strikes one egg, moving to the other, and sort of like zigzags, like depictions of lightning strikes throughout the lattice of eggs. As you see them just crack, you see what definitely was small pitchings of baby spiders that are similar shape, hue, color to the spider before, just kind of plop out of the now broken eggs. lifelessly. And the mother seems to. It doesn't seem particularly, as you would expect from something that may perhaps be a motherly figure to a group of creatures. You expected sort of a fury from the mother spider, but it doesn't seem to particularly react at all as the clutch of spiders sort of spill out the way they do. It doesn't even really seem to notice. Does that end your turn?
I'm gonna bonus action.
Alrighty. What's your
Four.
bonus?
See what it is again. I forgot what this spell was called because I'm bad at this. Misty Step again. Let's see how far I can go. Let's go right there.
Alright. Well, ooh, there you go. I didn't seem to structure that correctly because you were seeing through the cave. That is my bad.
It's okay. And I'm gonna move the rest of my movement, which is
Just gonna full sprint away.
down here.
I'm sure the teleporting spider won't be able to
That
get
looks better.
you.
I hope not.
Does that end your turn, Anna?
It will, yes.
Alrighty, that ends your turn. We are now at Bree.
All right, firebolt.
Firebolt! Give me a firebolt attack roll. Alrighty. It takes 3 points of fire damage as you sling a bolt into the spider's structure.
She'll shout an insult and end her turn.
Shout
Old
obscenity
Tom Naughty,
through the
all
cave.
big body.
As you yell this out, you hear an echo come back to you as it bounces off the walls of the cave.
Turn end.
Alrighty, that brings us to Rhapsody.
We'll viciously mock the filthy land crab again.
Alrighty. Does a six succeed?
It does not beat it. No, that's what I want.
Alrighty, give me a psychic damage roll.
I should memorize what the number is, but I don't. But anyway, here we go.
Another 3 points of psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack that I will definitely remember this time, for sure. It's looking real fucking bad right now. In any case, does that end your turn, Rhapsody?
Yes, I'm going to sit right here, near the tank healer.
Alrighty, it's Spoida time. It's going to... poof off, and it's going to reappear.
Perfect.
Right here.
That's on you, Spooky. You're the one
No.
party.
You don't understand. I have a plan.
Was the plan to get bit again?
No. I have something in mind.
Just remember that I gave you bardic inspiration, so if you need it, make use of it.
And it's also a
Was that-
disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll again. It's a miss.
Do I still get to use my reaction to that?
No, it's to being hit. It's not.
Yeah, it's on
the
hit.
attack itself. It's a rebuke. You take damage. You give damage.
Understood. I'm jamming my spear through its face once it gets my turn.
speaking of your turn, it is exactly that.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, and I miss.
You, in a panic, due to the sudden nature of the spider's approach, you sort of reach out for the spear, but you notice in large part the bladed tip of the spear is already, for the most part, outside of the spider's general area. So you just sort of stab out into air, even though like part of the actual like haft of the spear is like aligning with the spider. It's kind of more at an upward angle, so you're more like stabbing the air, much less the spider itself. Even though you are kind of like striking it.
Gotcha.
Does that end your turn?
I'm gonna try to move away.
Alrighty. Move away where? Where? How are you doing this?
Okay. Now I want to know like a general layout. Is there anywhere I can climb on?
You look like if you tried hard enough, the giant pillars, particularly this one and that one, those both are about like 7, 8 feet tall. You look like if you tried hard enough, made maybe a successful athletics or acrobatics, you look like you could make your way up there.
I'm gonna try to move away. Yeah.
You're going for.
I'm going for this one right here.
Alrighty, you got it. As you make your steps, once you actually make it to the rock itself, that triggers an attack of opportunity from this spider.
Let me use my bardic inspiration, if need be.
That's not. It's you can add it to things when the bardic inspiration is on you. Cutting words, the thing they can use to subtract, is something only Rhapsody can do when she sees something happen within
60
within
feet,
60
I think.
feet.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yeah.
understand. Okay.
It's something she uses an inspiration like thing to do to other people. It's like vicious mockery, so to say. It's just saying something, blurting out obscenities to try to distract it, but with like a magical twinge. In any case,
Okay.
does a 17 hit?
Yeah, it definitely hits.
I
You
don't.
take 4 poison damage and need to make a Constitution saving throw.
That you cannot use for the bardic inspiration, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
You can on the saving throw if you like.
You said Constitution.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
No
I
need.
don't need it.
Looks like it does not matter. You take an additional 6 points of poison damage.
Wait. An additional points?
Yeah. The saving throw is against taking half damage against the roll.
Okay. Okay, so that's additional to the actual hit.
Yes.
Yes. In total, you are taking 10 points of damage.
In other words, I took less than what my actual hit points were. Anyways,
You fell
I'm down.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you make an approach toward the rock, you feel something sink into the lagging behind leg of the stride you take, and you feel everything sort of stop all at once. You are now unconscious onto the ground.
Ouch.
Her last words were "ouch."
Ow.
And I imagine that would probably end somebody's turn. That's going to leave us at the top of the order with Bree.
morning.
Alrighty. Rhapsody, it is your turn.
Well, let's see. First, I'm going to move. Let's see, if I go here, that's 25. So if I go right here, that's next to her, right?
Indeed.
And I will use the cure wounds on her. That does work, right? Or is it the rule's different when she's down?
Indeed.
Okay.
You can heal somebody while they're down.
Can I use that in a second level spell to do even more healing?
Yep, you can upcast for an additional D8 points of healing per level. So you can cast the second level Cure Wounds if you wish.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do in a second. Here you go.
Alrighty, that is 16 points of healing as you as your bones start to mend, as wounds close, as you rouse back to a conscious state of being, but prone. Your muscles still feel locked in some places. As you get up, it doesn't feel like you've 100% shaked off whatever effect the spider has left onto you, and you are now in the state of condition known as poison.
Oof. She's just gonna, um, just like gasp for air, and then just kind of like be locked in place.
Do you have anything else you'd like to do, Rhapsody?
I'm going to hold on to the other spot still, so ending turn now.
Good stuff. It is now Spoida time. I'm gonna do one of these. Whelp! I
How
should
did
not
it
have tried
trip?
that.
It really can hit you.
As it makes a stumble toward that direction, you see the shattered part of its leg that it once had. It tries to step onto it, and it sort of cracks the entire thing as muscles tear, and it sort of just collapses onto the ground as it makes a step toward you. It is in a downward position, like it was trying to strike something in front of you with its entire body, like a headbutt. But it is now just sort of there now, and it is gonna poof, and is now gone for the moment. And that brings us to the turn of Anna, who is under the poisoned condition as we speak.
So am I still able to like move?
All it does is
Yes.
give like disadvantage, I believe.
Okay.
I described it as muscles locking and things like that, but that's just generally because spiders do like paralytic stuff. The poisoned condition just gives you disadvantage on attack rolls and skill checks.
Okay. I'm just gonna like try to stand up and just like lean up against the back wall. Thanks, Rhapsody. Oh God.
Don't run
And she's
off into the
gonna-
darkness next time.
Well, I
No need
wanted
to be
get away.
snarky.
Fine.
Getting a little snarf from our local bard.
I mean, that's how she is. Anyways, She's gonna prepare an Eldritch Blast for whenever she sees the Spidey.
Alrighty, you got it. Does that end your turn?
It does, yes.
Brings us to the top of the order with Bree.
Pulling out the dagger and readying an action.
Alrighty, you got it.
Turn end.
You got it. That brings us to Rhapsody.
I think I'll actually stay right here and guess I'll do what everyone else is doing and ready an attack. Can I ready
What
a
kind
vicious...
of attack are you?
Can I
Yeah,
ready...
you can ready a vicious mockery if that's what you
Okay,
do.
that's what I was gonna ask, yes. As soon as the
Perfect.
spider teleports in, just instantly gets insulted.
Bitch!
Fuck off.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you can do that. You can ready spells, you can ready attacks or anything. The only thing about spells to keep in mind when you ready them is that you use the spell slot as you're preparing it, and if you go the entire turn without using that spell, you still lose the slot.
Yes, understand.
So that's the only thing important to keep in mind when readying spells. But this is a cantrip, so it doesn't really matter. But just a general thing, since we're talking about readying actions, it's a good opportunity to say it. In any case, that brings us, if that ends your turn anyway, Rhapsody,
Yes.
that brings us to Spoita time.
I figured as much.
Oh no.
I'm going to make a attack roll against Rhapsody. But first, since this has happened, this triggers attacks of your reactions from both Rhapsody and Anna. It would technically trigger yours as well, Bree. But since you prepared a dagger, unless you want to throw it, which
I could
I will
always
let you do.
firebolt.
Yes, but you prepared your dagger.
Right, I prepared the dagger. No,
If you want to chuck your dagger, you can.
well, I guess I will.
Just want to open up that opportunity, since that is what that is. And I'm going to Welp.
Get the
Um
fuck out of my face.
Alrighty.
And her face.
It is dead, but how would you all want to do this, since you all are attacking at virtually the same second?
I'll pass on that.
I just wanna shoot a bunch of Eldritch Blasts into its face area.
You just punch a hole through it all the way through.
Yeah,
And I
and
will
then
mock
it's just
it as it dies.
starts to bubble up and stuff, and then go ahead.
Fuck you! I can't believe you died. What a bitch move.
So pathetic.
As you cast your first Eldritch Blast and it carves along the side, this crackling energy connects with the facial structure of the spider. It cracks open the skin, moving through, and you can see as it moves in you can see parts of the structure just like splitting apart as your bolt of what I imagine is a greenish energy sort of crackling through and revealing the the esophagus of the spider. And as combat ends and your turns each kind of go on, you just keep slinging blast over and over and over again, digging further and further, seeing more of the spider's structure open as more energy cracks through, separating muscle from bone, bone from itself, just cracking the structure in its entirety. you eventually just make it to the very end of the spider, the spinnerax, and you crack right through that, sending a blast clear through. And you're fairly certain the spider's dead.
Just one more for good measure. And then I stomp on its remains.
It makes a very satisfying crunch, like you were stepping on a giant crab leg.
That's for getting me down and hurting my friends. Unwanted seafood.
Alrighty. Let me give a big ol'... Motherfucker's dead.
He died it.
He died it.
He died it. Which is dead. And at that point, that ends your turn as... Well, it ends turns in general. As you take another look around at your surroundings, you see to your easternly direction, you see another staircase. This one not nearly as deep as the first. It seems to be almost in a opposite fashion from the staircase before, as the first one was more well crafted and got more crude as it goes on. This one seems to do the opposite, with a very crude and cavely first step. As it steps down, it leads to more refined artistry, like someone actually cared about what was being put down. But I will make sure to re-describe that once Mio gets back.
Yes.
But it is what you see at the moment while we're occupying time here.
I'm just gonna have a conversation with
I'm back.
Rhapsody. Oh.
Hey!
welcome
There we
back.
go! I was just telling the other folks, as you can see to your easternly direction, since combat is now over and you have a general view of the terrain, you can see another staircase leading down. Not nearly as far as the first one. This one's only about maybe 15 steps tops, but it seems to descend in an opposite fashion from the steps you took before, as the ones before were refined and more crude as it went on. This one seems to start with a crude first step and seems to lead on into more refined steps, like someone actually marbled them and put them down.
Am I able to extract the venom from the beast, or did that get destroyed too?
Can I have a... I'm not really
Yippee
sure.
medicine?
Yeah, but it could also be an alchemist's kit check. So you can make a intelligence skill check with your tools, or you can make a medicine check. Either way, you're going to be making it with disadvantage, as most of the structure has been almost irreparably smashed by non-specific blasts of a arcane energy.
Well,
Particular
I
high
mean,
elf.
It was
How
cool,
dare that
though.
spider do that to you?
oh my god. What's
that
with
one's
you
really
and
good.
fucking natural 20s today?
Can I have one more roll though? Unless
Again,
someone's with
all right,
disadvantage
the
with it.
disadvantage. I forgot. Well, that's close enough.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it really. I guess
I don't know. I
matter.
feel blessed today. There's a hashtag blessed joke to be had here.
In any
Literally.
case, as you start picking through whatever's left of this structure, you find a particular venom gland that somehow managed to survive the mess, and you can add into your inventory a vial of spider venom, of gooey, weird spider venom.
Make sure you have the gooey part there this morning.
Well, spider venom is also a mix of bile and lysozymes and other things that are used to break
This
down and
definitely be
digest.
useful.
So you
Break
mean
down and digest shit.
like, as far as consistency goes, would it be like GAC, or are we talking like Nickelodeon slime?
Slime.
Probably closer to the Nickelodeon slime, but somewhere between those two. It's like a little
Oh.
bit off.
All right. After that, I'm going to hand Anna the resilience potion that I had made earlier.
Say that one more
Oh.
time for me. I didn't quite catch you.
I'm a hand Anna the resilience potion.
You got it.
Thank you.
If I'm not mistaken, what is that? Like a +1 AC
A plus
for an
one
hour?
to armor class for like 10 minutes or so. Perfect for before fight. And I'm gonna say,
Good shit.
don't you ever run away from the party again.
I've already gotten this lecture from Rhapsody. Do I really need it a second time?
I'm
Like
just making
like a
sure you
teenage
understand.
daughter.
Okay, fine.
I gotta put a leash on you, you little one.
I'm only like 40 or something. She's older than me.
I am.
Well, yeah, it's a high. It is a high.
It's a high elf. Of course it's going to be older than me.
I'm in like my 80s, but as far as maturity. Anyways.
In any case, what's the move, gamers?
Should probably take about an hour to rest up before we push on.
I am in total agreement. But let's not sleep near the spider.
It'll add a particular aroma if you feel like it.
Yeah, no, I'd rather not.
I don't know, we can find some nice secluded corner. That's a wall.
I agree. Secluded corner.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Don't mind the clipping. I may have to add more robust dynamic lighting walls. I didn't realize how easy it would
should
be
be
to clip
fine.
into them.
Oh,
Where should be fine.
In any case, so I imagine you all are taking a short rest then?
yeah.
Sure, let's make it a short rest. And I have that cat power that makes us that short rests or long rests, right?
Catnaps is for like long rests.
Yeah, catnap means you only have to sleep for what, like 4 hours in order to maintain the effect of a long rest. The thing you do have for short rest though is your second level feature from your being a bard. You have the Song of Rest,
Ah,
which
yes.
means as you all take a short rest, you do a little ditty, you do whatever performance you do as a bard, and anybody that rolls a hit dice during a short rest gets to add a d6 along with their HP gained as part of their whatever hit dice they expend, if they choose to expend hit dice, including yourself. So if you decide to roll hit dice as well, that d6 applies to anybody that uses hit dice.
So,
So in any case, any of you would regain effects from any abilities effects that replenish on a short rest. I don't know exactly who would.
Don't
I
like
know
all
that
warlocks have short
Mm.
rest
yeah, warlocks are
recovery.
Yeah.
pack casters, which means she gets all her slots back. It's basically good to go again. Also, since an hour has passed now, nothing happens during your short rest. Y'all are fine.
Well, if I'm going to use this hour, I guess I'll use my right tool for the job.
the right
Ooh.
tool for the job.
1 hour of interrupted work, which can coincide with a short or long rest. The product magic, you make a set of tools of your choice. What kind of tools are you making?
A glass blower's kit.
Alrighty, with whatever set of artisan's tools you have, you spend some time doing whatever artificers do, putting bits and bobs together, and you can now add a non-magical set of glass blowers tools in your inventory. Exist until you use this feature again to make something else.
Yep.
in any case, once you all roll the hit dice that you want to roll, regain your hit points, put back your spell slots for our warlock friends.
Sweet. How does the hit dice thing work? What do I do with that?
So roll the die plus. Wait, no, that's for hit. Just roll the.
You get to first. You want to choose how many hit dice you want to roll. You are level 3, so you have 3d8 hit dice because you're a bard, and bards have a d8 hit dice whenever they roll to gain HP. You can roll as many of those as you want. Add your Constitution modifier that many times, and regain hit points equal to that. You'll only get those hit dice back when you long rest again. So it's basically a way that you can sit down real quick and gain back some of that HP for next combat.
A nice little second wind.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I can use 3d8 plus 6 for my short rest.
Yes. If you wanted to throw all your dice at once, you could do that.
Okay.
I could also play you music to make it do a little more, I think.
So it would be 3d8 plus 1d6 plus 6 in total
Plus-
for spooks.
1d6 plus 6?
Yes, 3d8 plus 1d6 plus 6.
That's a lot of math.
If you expended,
Accurate. You've healed 22 hit points.
Well, I am definitely back up to full.
there you go.
And, so it's the D8.
All it takes is a sandwich. Yes, for warlocks, bards. I think artificers are a D8 as well, aren't they?
Yeah, but I
They're
didn't
not.
get hit, so
I only have one hit
Yeah, you
point
don't have to expend it if you don't want to.
expended, so I don't know if
I don't have any
I'll
reason
save
to
mine,
expend it.
actually.
You got it. In any case, you all have regained everything as you do, and are now ready to move on, if you will. Alrighty. Well, I guess we are descending.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's press on.
Oh, and just to double check, there was no signs of anyone else, like humans, being in here.
Other than the marbled stonework, you don't see very
Well,
many
I mean, just like
footprints.
nobody's been here recently. Like no signs that adventurers came
Residual
in here.
presence, no.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to roll a check to see like if there's anything in the mud in the details.
What would that be, Earl?
Survival or perception, whichever one you'd prefer to use. I think both of them would work just fine.
Okay, let me see where they are. Having trouble finding survival, so I'll just go with perception.
You got it, no worries. Well, from what you can tell about the steps that you're taking in particular, they definitely have signs of wear and tear at certain parts that definitely show signs of use. But whether you can tell someone's been within the last days or so would be impossible. But they have seen wear within the months. It's definitely not like a derelict. It's not abandoned directly. Things and people seem to be moving throughout, but it's definitely not within any time within the last month.
Okay. Guess that's all I needed from that.
As you all take your steps forward, you approach a little doorway.
Oh, sorry, I clicked on it.
Little thing. Let me real quickly rechange because I gotta
It's
change
fun to
because I
press.
did it wrong.
I'm gonna keep on doing this.
Don't flick the door. It is unlocked, as you can all obviously tell by the amount of times that you've opened it. But if you wish to proceed forward, you are more than welcome to.
Allow me.
I'm just breaking the hinges.
Just slamming the door open and closed. If you would,
Oh God. The speedrunner's glitch.
What's in
you,
there?
I know
You
clipped
do.
through the wall.
Yeah, just a little. I definitely need to look more into how the lighting layers work, but it's fine. As you take a step into the doorway, you see a pile of viscera, bone, actual humanoid bones this time, uh, entrails, whatever have you. Name something in the human body. It's probably on the floor in the middle of the room, right in that room right now, and you see 3 rotted structures of people standing in the at the torchlight. They are inert at the moment, and you notice from their eyeball structures, they don't seem to have any ocular vision of any kind.
Hmm. Is there any rocks on the ground?
I don't know how to
Could
get
I
through.
have-
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I had it set up so that people could only approach when I pull them through.
Okay. I didn't know.
That way, we're not just opening doors and seeing the secret ghouls,
Yes.
the secret nasties. In any case, can I have a perception check real quick to find a throwable? Welp, you don't find a rock or a pebble, but you do find a particularly sizable bone that you could pick up and probably throw for effect.
That'll work. How far would my throwing range be, actually? 2060.
Yeah, 2060 is pretty standard.
I'm gonna throw the bone over there.
Alrighty, you got it. Like right there, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Alrighty. As you chuck the bone that way, you see the group of zombie creatures sort of flick their heads over that way, and one of them, what you would presume to be the front runner of the this little pack here, make an approach and seems to be moving their arms in a sweeping motion, trying to find whatever is going on here. And as it starts moving, you start noticing particular details of the body structure of the creature. It is humanoid. From what you can tell, it's either elven or human, similar height. But at this point, there's too much gone for you to really tell what it is. The ears, any characteristics that you would see distinctly between an elf and a human are entirely gone. But what you do notice in particular is that the skin that's left along the sides of its extremities, arms and legs, and everything that's basically not its head is covered in this purple substance as it sort of moves along, like everything's died. But this is the best way they could describe it. Like it's tattooed purple, so to say, and as it's sort of like sweeping is the best way I could describe this motion that it's making. Is just sweeping its arms, trying to find whatever was the source of the noise. The others eat from what is left on the ground that it is sitting on, doing nothing. But that.
I'm going to put my finger to my lips, looking at the pair. The
Understood.
universal symbol for being quiet.
Shh. It's wet.
Then I'm going to use my stealth and move.
Alrighty. Can I have a group stealth check?
Be very, very quiet while hunting rabbits. Let's roll that
Fucking
stuff.
hell.
It's probably gonna be bad. Oh,
Well, that is all successful checks. So you all are as unseen as the night. Where are you guys moving toward exactly?
I'll just follow them. Yes.
No, don't.
Don't follow them. Okay.
okay, well, I didn't know where you were going.
I'm a cast firebolt
Oh my god.
On what?
on the closest one.
Alrighty, give me a firebolt check with advantage, since you are attacking a not only a blind but a surprised creature. Oof.
Wow.
Alrighty, as the firebolt
Hang on.
connects,
I want to read through firebolt real quick. A flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. These things look flammable enough.
I would say no. Rules as written, worn or carried. I'd imagine if the substance were flammable, I would consider it being worn. But what you do notice is as the firebolt strikes, you see it sort of web along, and whatever effect the fire damage, what you would have expected from a firebolt anyway, seems to be amplified as the substance seems to carry the fire throughout the body, and it just hits the ground with a massive thud.
That seemed effective.
So, the one that he struck, it's still like up.
No, I one shot it.
No,
Oh,
it is on the ground. It is dead.
Stealth
Down.
check.
Well, it's
The
dead.
others don't seem to have reacted either.
And as that happens, I need a surprise round from the rest of the gang.
Okay.
What's a surprise round?
We all
It
attack
basically
and then
means-
initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, it basically means you all get an opportunity to do whatever the fuck you want until they get to move, because they have no clue what the fuck just happened.
Maya, you can go first.
Okay, let's see. I don't really have any ranged attacks for this, other than mocking them. Would zombies have intelligence, or are they like...
Let me look at the specifics of the spell real quick. It does not specify that it needs to be a humanoid. So if you want to attempt it, you are more than welcome to. Because it's just a creature you can see and can hear you within range. Zombies can both. You both see the zombie, and the zombie can hear you, so you can make fun of the zombie if you wish to try.
Okay. Let me see. First, I'll move somewhere. Let me check the ranges.
Of course.
looking right. They're both only 30 feet away. Every single... Am I using... Okay, I guess I was just... happened to keep picking 30 feet away.
Diagonals get a bit fucky.
Go all the way in this corner. I guess viciously insult the closest one close to us.
Alrighty. I'm
That
going to
one.
roll a wisdom saving throw on that.
Kind of weird to break stealth by yelling at them, but yes.
I mean, I kind of already broke the stealth, so
They knew something was there. As soon as one of them fucking died, sort of made a guttural howl that they made the others know. Being struck by a fireball isn't exactly noiseless.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I have to look at the gas stat block real quick for this fucker. These ghastly, ghoulish fools. Who's
Ooh.
he's grabbed by the ghoulie nut jobs. Actually, that was a great game. I loved that game.
In any case, that is a. I'm pretty sure you have a DC higher than 1.
It'd be hard to get a DC of 1.
Not even that. You need a DC. You need his DC 0 in order to just. Wait, no meat tweets. Never mind.
So your voice is sounding kind of quiet. I don't know if it's just me.
My apologies.
Yeah.
I was sort of laying back a little bit. I was relishing in the natural one.
Yeah. So yes, my insults work, I guess.
Give me a D4 of psychic damage, if you will.
Roger that.
Alrighty. Buddy takes 4 psychic damage and has disadvantage on his next attack. Does that end your surprise round?
Yes.
Alrighty, that brings us to Anna in terms of surprises.
Let's see. How far can I move? Wait, I can't use the ruler tool.
Here, I can ruler.
I just want to do like movement close to where Rhapsody and Bree are.
Like this way?
Yeah, that way. Yeah, I want to just kind of skip over there. And then Eldritch Blast the one in the far corner. I mean, Eldritch Blast is 300 feet, so.
Yeah, you're not exactly going to be out of range anywhere in this building. Eldritch Sphere makes sure of that.
Yep.
Can you move your character at least?
Yes, I can move my character.
Okay. Just making sure nothing's being weird on that side. But yeah, that is within your range. Give me which one are you Eldritch blasting?
This one.
Alrighty, give me an Eldritch attack roll.
You got it.
A 14 definitely does hit. So 6 force damage. Good stuff. You sort of blast into the side of the creature's shoulder. Flesh starts flying off of it. You see the inside of it, the vessels and veins that you would imagine you would see on a humanoid body are entirely missing. As you see the internals of it, it is just pieces of muscle just congealing along the walls of the creature's flesh as bundles of nerves just run along that. There doesn't seem to be any vascular system within this creature's body. And yeah, does that end your turn on it?
Yeah.
surprise turn.
I'm
Because in
just
that
gonna
case-
say, at the end of my turn, what a gross flesh bag.
Some vicious
Good
mockery
stuff.
of your own.
I
mean,
see
it
you
has no
multi-classed
effect.
into Bard yourself.
I might actually, because it's kind of fun.
In
Oh,
any
no.
case, it is it is
And start a
now
band.
normal initiative. So
Yes.
now, oh god,
We both have high charisma.
There it is. I told you it would happen.
There it is. This is the patrol time.
So we're rolling initiative right now in case.
the prophecy foretold. Yep, it is
Ah.
now It is normal people's turn for the plebs that don't surprise people. Oops, we back. Alrighty, we got a 3, 5, and 16. Now I just gotta roll for the ghoulishly cool fools.
The ghoulishly cool.
Ghoulishly cruel ghouls.
Alrighty, that brings us to the top of the order with Ghoul number 1 is gonna make his turn today. He is gonna You are
That
going
blood
to
pile is really getting in the way, isn't it?
just a little. I didn't quite layer her right, so she's just kind of there.
She's just using her blood bending powers to
Oh
throw
no.
blood at
I
us.
see what it is. It's a blood elemental.
True.
We should have known.
God damn, that's a good idea. Damn,
Oh
I should've
shit!
done that.
God fucking.
Is gonna make the approach at this point here, and is going to make a melee attack with its advantage.
— 19 hits.
Okay. I need. I need you to take 11 slashing damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Is it poison?
It is not a poison.
Ah.
Actually, never mind. It might be a poison. I think this is a poison effect. It is interesting because it doesn't say it's a poison effect, but it is a effect that I would be willing to equivocate to a poison.
Well, then let me re-roll it. Con save 24.
A 24 definitely does succeed as the creature's claws sort of grip into your arms. You feel some sort of effect try to take a hold over the muscles in your body, but you hold stout and do not suffer any paralytic effects. And ghoul number 1 ends their turn to bring us to Rhapsody's turn.
Okie dokie. I think I will stay standing right here and do more vicious work.
Make
Would you
fun
like
of
my
him some more.
crossbow?
What'd you say?
Would you like my crossbow?
That would be quite handy, yes.
I remember someone building Bard with a perk that allowed for like rapid reload crossbows.
Wow.
I think that was Pathfinder though.
I mean, you can.
I'll hand it to you later after the battle.
In any case, which one are you targeting?
The one that's closer, because that has more HP, plus it's already here.
You
The other one may
got it.
attack
I'm
sooner,
gonna
but
make
it's far away and hurts, so yeah.
You ghoul. You suck.
Failed school, cool.
Oh, wow.
Does a 12 succeed?
The DC, it says it's 12, so does that mean if it matches it, does
Beats it.
Okay.
A 12 would succeed, yes.
Okay, then I guess I succeeded.
Righty. Shall you do anything else? You have a bonus action and some movement, if you wish.
I will. I think I'll stay right here and save everything else as well.
You got it. That moves us from you to Ghoul 2. Who is first going to do what Mio pointed out so handfully.
Yeah, if you right click while doing the toolbar, you can.
And is going to now take a dashed action to move the rest of the way. And end his turn, which leaves us at Autumn's turn.
Anna, you've got a
Just had to get right up in
Giant-
my fucking face, didn't you?
He's a friend!
wants a
Go fuck
hug.
yourself. Come on.
He's a buddy!
Not my buddy. Let's see.
This would be a great place for like a ray.
Does that hit?
Yes, that would definitely... You could definitely spear that man.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hang him up on a pole, like Dracula.
Like one of those heads in the movies.
True.
Gonna put you on a pike in the Bastille, you bastard.
You see. Maybe it's one.
You deal 2 piercing damage. Give him a little stab in whatever was an eye hole.
But yeah, that's gonna end my turn.
Alrighty, that leaves us at Bree. That's your turn.
What to do? Too close for fire.
You're never too close for fire. You're just too close for fire with a normal roll.
There may be +4 on that, but I don't want to risk that.
Fair enough.
I'll use a disengage action.
Alrighty, where you shoving to? Alrighty, you got it. You can use a bonus action if you wish, if there's anything you wish to do. But other than that,
I don't really have anything for a bonus action, so I'll have to end my turn.
you got it. Brings us back to the top of the order with Ghoul numero uno, who is going to...
Oh my god, I'm getting tag teamed here.
Who's going to make a another attack roll.
Who are they attacking?
They are also attacking Anna.
Okay.
As
Like
the
you
sounds of
said.
one striking one, the other is going to attack shortly after.
Does anyone else see the box?
The box, yes, I see.
Okay, I
Does
made
a
the
12
box.
does a 12 hit Anna?
Yes, my armor class is 11.
What? I thought it was higher than that.
No? Oh, with the
Wait, is it-
potion it is 12.
You didn't
Is it
drink
two-
it, though, did you?
No, I didn't.
In any case,
I meant them.
you are going to take...
Can I use the cutting words on that to reduce the amount of damage it does?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'll do that.
Go ahead. I would have you roll a d6, but it is currently meeting right now. And wait, actually, you could technically roll a 1. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me. And expend a bardic inspiration.
Like this.
Exactly like that. That attack now misses, as you see the claws wrap around the side, trying to grab for the arms, similar fashion to what happened to Bree, what you saw happen to Bree previously. You reach out. Is there anything in particular you want to say? It's whatever you want, but you reach out in a weave of magical utterances in a particularly nasty sort of way, and you divert the attack.
Hey, hit me!
You're a bitch!
I just flip off the ghoul.
How rude
tried
of
to
you
hit
to
me.
ignore.
That attack no longer makes a connection, and we are now at... Well, hey, look at that. We're at Rhapsody's turn.
Okay, since it's within close range here, I'm just gonna use the rapier now.
You got it. Give me a melee attack roll. Well,
Is that good enough?
A 7 does not connect.
Okay.
So you sort of reach out to try to stab the ghoul, but this one in particular seems to have an entirely missing section of its rib, and you stab it right through. And as you pull the blade away, you notice you've made no contact with anything of actual importance from the creature.
Well done. You went through the skeleton's favorite food.
Well,
Is there anything else you would like to do?
not at this time.
Perfect. That brings us to ghoul number 1.
Or two.
Who's going
Or
to
was
do
it
the
one?
same?
No, it is one. Sorry.
It's all good, no worries.
Or was it ghoul 2? I can't remember.
That was an 11. Wait, that's
Yes,
not an 11 at all.
11
That's a 6. A 6 does not hit.
Oh, right.
That was a crit miss.
I was reading the second number and not the first. So that is my apologies. But that definitely does not connect. And as it sort of reaches out once again to grab it, it seems particularly affected by Rhapsody's words from before and seems to take a stumble. The first little man's
Mhm.
is now. What's a good prone token? I like that one. A little shoe. This one is fallen prone.
You know, tied both of its shoe laces together and fell down.
Indeed, indeed. That is going to end ghoul number 1's turn, bringing us to Anna's turn.
I'm just gonna quickly say, look at both of you, giving me all the attention in the world, and you still don't manage to hit me.
The real vicious mockery.
The Chad vicious mockery.
And then the damage. Oh my.
And this is to which one? Which one are you
The
standing?
one in front of me that's prone.
Well, if you want, you can roll again. Since the creature is prone, you would have advantage against the attack. On the distinct chance that you crit.
No.
Well, just making sure. Just making sure. Don't want to deny you that opportunity.
Thank you.
It is taking 5 piercing damage as it hits the ground.
That'll end my turn.
The creature is also now bloodied, by the by. It is now below half. That ends your turn. Perfect. That brings us to Bree's turn.
Charitable one, protect these fools. I cast Firebolt
Which one?
on the far one.
Alrighty. That gives me a
Oh my god, I did it again.
Holy
Thank you,
moly.
charitable one.
As the second one connects, it is vaporized. I mean, unless you want to describe it in any other fancy way. It's a pile of ash.
A small glass vial flung into the air explodes on contact upon the monster's skin, reducing it to cinders.
Good shit.
Do I smell bacon?
Ew, no, this is rotting meat. You don't want to eat that.
Ew.
Yeah, it would probably smell more like that if it were less around for a while.
Oh.
It's more akin to like a force fire gone wrong.
Oh no. A forest fire, but it reached the cemetery.
Yeah. In
Turn end.
any case, does that end your turn, Bree?
Yeah.
That brings us back to the top of the order with Rhapsody. Since the ghoul that would have moved is now toast.
I guess I'll just move. Let me just check real quick. In order to be flanking, I would have to be right behind it. I don't want to go give it attack opportunities. Would need to do something like that. Can't do it.
You can move if you wanted to just move like over here and then to over here diagonally. You don't trigger an attack of opportunity until you leave its 5-foot range.
Oh yeah, because it's...
You can technically skirt around the creature and still be fine.
Yeah, as long as you not walk out of range.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would be A-okay if you wanted to
So
get yourself
I'll go
some flanking
here.
action.
Flank. I don't know what flank
when
gives
you
us a
make
bonus.
With my rules, when you're flanking, you get a +2 bonus to your attack. So whatever you roll, just add 2 to it.
Another 2, okay. So instead of +4, it would be +6.
Yes. Exactly so.
And I assume that hits.
A 16 definitely does connect, giving some damage.
Low damage roll, though. No.
Well, I mean, it's not all that bad. Alrighty, it takes 3 points of piercing damage. And does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
Alrighty, tidy. That brings us back to ghoul number 1, who is going to step up. And is going to make an attack against, God, I don't know.
Flip a coin.
Gonna make an attack against Rhapsody.
Let me see.
Oh, welp.
That's not good.
That's a crit.
That's very not good at all.
It was nice knowing the fan line. I hardly knew her.
You take 19 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty, that is a success. You are not affected by whatever effect the ghoul would have laid.
I see, but I still took 19 damage, or was it?
19 points of damage, yep.
Okay. So at -2.
Ah. That would mean you are now unconscious.
Oh.
As the arms sort of connect, as it sort of grabs in, and whatever like spiny structure seems to sink into your flesh, you can feel this necrotic energy moving throughout the vessels of your body, and whatever pain it felt was too much for your body to bear, and you are now
Crumpled onto the ground in a heap.
Ooh.
unconscious and dying.
Oh my god.
Oh, and speaking of that, it is now, let me see, it was goal number 2. No, that's goal number 1. So now it is Anna's turn.
I'm gonna take my spear and I'm going to shove it directly up their goddamn ass.
Alrighty, give me an attack roll. You are not flanking this time, since a 16 definitely does hit anyway. So give me some spear damage.
Nice.
Another good 5 points.
Deserved.
The creature is now bloodied, and you still have a bonus action movement if you feel like it. Whatever.
I'm
has
just
it.
gonna use my bonus action to like get real close to its face and just spit on it.
Damn. Okay.
Don't quite think that's going to do much of anything, but
Oh no, it's not. It's just meant for flavor.
it's just a personal grudge at this point.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Does that end your turn?
Yes, that'll end my turn.
brings us to Bree. What shall you do?
I'm going to try to resuscitate Rhapsody.
Alrighty, give me a medicine check. At least if you're doing like mundane.
I don't have any other way to do it. It has to be mundane.
Give me a medical check.
God damn, I'm on fire.
Fuck.
Oh my god!
I am
Oh,
absolutely
God.
on fire. Put me out.
What the fuck?
Well, for such a good roll, give yourself
1 HP.
one hit. Give yourself 1 hit point. Rhapsody. As you've probably been traditionally trained to do, you start giving compressions, and eventually, without even much effort, just about like 2 or 3 good hard compressions, you feel her breath start again, and Rhapsody is now alive.
How many hit points do I have again? Sorry.
Just the one.
1.
Okay.
But you are back alive.
My
Through
goodness,
entirely
only a single
non-magical
cut.
means.
I'm glad I put that plus. Wait, no, that wouldn't have mattered anyway because it was a 20.
Wake the fuck up, samurai!
It's only a flesh wound. Get back in there.
Not a city to burn.
Alrighty, that is your action, Bree.
Yeah, that's my action.
If there's anything else you would like to do, you are more than welcome to do so.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything else to do. Turn in.
Figured I'd ask. That brings us to Rhapsody, back alive and awake.
Prone, of course.
You are prone. I probably should have marked that, but if you can just spend half your movement and get right back up. You still have 15 feet of movement, a good old action, and a bonus action if you're feeling zesty.
Okay. Let's see, I can either try to kill it now, so it's not a problem, or I could just heal myself. But it
Kill it now.
it took me down from full health all the way down anyway, so I don't...
Well, it was also a bit of a luck at the draw.
It crit you, so
Yes, but I also stopped the Constitution save thing. It would have did even more damage, but...
actually no. All it would have done is paralyze.
Okay.
As Bree identified, it is a paralytic effect. All it would have done is stopped you from moving. Among other nasty things.
Let's see.
Things hurt pretty bad, but then again, so are you.
I don't like being this hurt, so I think I will probably just heal myself.
You got it. What do you cast him?
Cure wounds. Let me think. I might use the second slot again for that. So.
You got it. Expend a second level and heal yourself 2d8 plus charisma.
Oof.
Alrighty, give yourself a nice 6 hit points. As you play whatever instrument you do, I don't remember exactly, or sing, whatever have you, your artistry, you see the magic sort of works its way throughout his body. You see vessels sort of repairing themselves, the giant wounds that were used to deliver the injury sort of close up in some parts. In others, it's more like a progressed stabbing. But nevertheless, you do feel better about yourself.
Okay.
Feel better about yourself. Sorry, but I don't think cure wounds affects emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Anyways.
I don't have any bonus actions, and I don't want to move out of their range, so... I guess I'll
Alrighty,
end
you
turn.
got. Brings us to the ghoul's turn. It's gonna. It's gonna switch targets and go for Anna this time.
Try me.
Well, you did stab it in the back, so
Does a 6 hit?
No.
another crit miss. This poor ghoul has been kicked in the nuts by RNGesus so many times.
I mean, to be fair, I'm also rolling them at disadvantage. They're not able to see, but yeah, man.
Well, I mean, that was the first one anyway, so.
Alrighty, it falls to the ground. It is now Anna's turn.
I'm just gonna, because, fuck it, why not? I can. I'm gonna move 30 feet. I don't know where 30 feet would. Over here towards the little boxy person that I made. Yeah. I'm gonna move just 20 of it. And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the ghoul.
Alrighty, before that, it is going to make a attack of opportunity at disadvantage, as it always was.
Wait, does it get to do that with a teleportation spell?
Oh, you're gonna misty
Oh,
step.
never mind. If
I'm
you're
misty
misty
stepping,
stepping,
yeah.
you do not have to provoke an attack of opportunity. Then you can just teleport over 20 feet and blast his ass.
Oof.
An 11, unfortunately, does not hit. However,
Damn it.
as you sort of get into the frantics of casting your spell and releasing a bolt, you initially shoot for the height of which the ghoul was standing, but you notice it seemed to have fell on the ground while it was trying to attack you. So and exactly shoot at height length. So that is that. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Move some more?
No, I'm just gonna stand there.
Make sure to move your token real quick, 20 feet out, so that they know you're there. And
Little
then
boxy
that moves
person.
it. Brings us to Bree's turn.
And firebolt time. Phooey.
Well, a 9 does not hit. Your bolt sort of whiffs off and strikes a nearby stone in the bricked wall behind it. Doesn't really budge to fire. But yeah. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm a shout at Rhapsody to get out of there. Turn end.
Ready. Speaking of Rhapsody, it is her turn.
She really wants me to leave. I guess I will.
Make sure to use disengage. That'll use it up your action, but you'll be safe.
Yeah, that. I'll do that.
Alrighty. With a disengage action, where are you taking your movement to?
Probably run in this direction over here. Unless somebody has better. Yeah.
That's a safe movement.
It is a safe movement. Get yourself over there.
That was okay. There.
Good stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Now I have nothing bonus to do.
You got it. Brings us to ghoul number 1. Gonna stand up using half of its movement. Make an approach and attack. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Sweet.
Hang on, I gotta be right back.
You get it.
Mm,
What an adventure.
yes.
I will save that for when he gets back.
He even has a name.
What is the name? B3?
His name is Bill.
Oh, okay. There's an
Bill
uppercase
the
I and
Ghoul.
2 lowercase L's. That's what it was. But
Stop being such a fool, Ghoul.
there, another picture. It's like,
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh my god, it's Pikachu. I'm gonna see if I can make Bulbasaur.
So I took 9 damage.
Wait, no, I'll use
Indeed.
something.
I also need a con save with advantage. Well, no paralysis for you. In any case, that also ends its turn, which leaves us at Anna's turn. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Alrighty, give me an attack roll.
You got it. Dun, dun, dun.
Nice.
19 definitely does hit. 3
So
damage. That's some
nice.
good stuff.
Nice.
The creature is now critical. It is below 25%.
Wow.
But yeah, does any other wacky tacky bonus action things?
But,
Or movement if you want.
nah, I'm good. I'll stay where I am.
Alrighty then, that brings us to Bree.
What were those rules that you had about the critical stuff? Hang on. Those unique rules you had about.
Oh yeah, the critical
Job.
injuries. I think it is above 50%. Theoretically, that would apply to Rhapsody, but since I did not think about that, it is a bit late, so I'm not entirely thinking about that. I'm just going to ignore it for now and introduce it next session.
Right. All right.
We will just choose not to worry about it since it's not applying now. We will just not apply it for the rest of the session.
All right. Dagger time.
Give him a dagger.
Yay. Hey. That was almost max damage.
Hell yeah. How do you want to do it? It's dead.
A stab and a twist, the head comes clean off.
As you reach your dagger into the neck structure of the creature, you sort of give it a hard 90-degree clock, and as you do that, you hear bones crack and crunch as the spinal column there, a certain vertebrate structure just snaps, and as you tear the rest of the way, the head just sort of comes along with it, dangling off the corpse's structure, and it is now no longer moving. It is dead as hell.
Victory.
I'm going to sigh and fall to my knees in exhaustion.
Final Fantasy victory theme starts playing.
Yes.
Alrighty. In any case, there are 3 other doors ahead of you, but I think for tonight, I am beat.
Same.
We agree.
Should
And
we
I
take a
think
long rest
right
here
now-
at any rate?
Definitely. Long rest.
I think right now, as you reach a trifold path, a left, a right, and a center, I think now is as good a time as any to call it a night.
Okay.
Yeah. Which one do we want to pick, though, for next time?
We'll
Should we
figure
go
that out
back
next
to
episode,
Bill?
probably.
Squirtle or Pikachu? We will figure out later.
The 3 starters: Squirtle, Pikachu, and Billy.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Bill or Billy?
It's just Bill. This is supposed to be an arrow.
I see.
I'm sorry.
You got
It's
bored and
fine.
started doodling, huh?
No. I just wanted to draw.
It just happens to be purple in the exact spooky color.
hmm No other reason.
But you didn't do it, though. You didn't do that.
No. Not at all. Okay, maybe I didn't.
Anyway, I guess this is the end, so I'll do the outro. Right? Everyone
Is he?
done? Okay. So if you've enjoyed this video, then liking is appreciated, as is subscribing, leaving a comment, and sharing with anybody else listening to this kind of thing. But the most important thing you must do... But yeah, I said that wrong. But yes, the most important thing is you must have a good day. And or night, evening, etc.
And don't
Bye.
get eaten by ghouls.
Yeah, don't get eaten by
Bye.
ghouls.